Tonight we have an update on the young paraplegic man who may soon be without a home here in Sarasota. Today, lawyers for the hospital asked for a jury trial, while Adam Martin's lawyers asked for more time. SNN Local News 6 reporter Jim Spiewak has been following this story since we first heard of Adam Martin and can explain the latest in this case.
Well, Sarasota Memorial Hospital originally filed the complaint back on April 30th, and since Adam Martin has not been able to find any sort of housing, he will now have his date in court. Adam Martin, the man paralyzed by an accidental gunshot, is lying helplessly in a Sarasota Memorial Hospital bed. There since last September, the hospital asked for a jury trial to remove him, saying he has no acute care needs. Attorneys on both sides agree the hospital is not the best place for Adam, but until he can get an approval for community placement or public housing becomes available a year from now, there's nowhere for him to go.
All we have to do is show that he's in our hospital, that he doesn't meet the criteria for someone being in our hospital, and that he needs to leave.
Elizabeth Boyle, Martin's attorney, asked Judge David Dankin Thursday for another week to find him temporary housing. Judge Dankin denied the request and set a jury trial for next week.
This is going to cause him a lot of anxiety, I'm sure, that we're going to go through this process.
Further complicating the case, Boyle says the Florida Agency for Healthcare promised to approve his eligibility for placement in the community with aid, a promise Boyle says has not happened yet.
They promised to get that to us when this whole thing began, back at the beginning of May, end of April, and that just hasn't happened.
Kalish says state agencies are in uncharted territory in a case for a citizen of the state who needs extraordinary care for which there does not seem to be a usual solution.
I think that they have waited to have their hand pushed in a certain direction. They are very interested in what's happening with the case. I think they're both worried about what might happen with regard to its precedential value and also curious about whether it might implicate what they have to do.
Now, Judge Dankin has called for the jury to be selected next Monday, with the trial to start at 1 p.m. on Friday the 22nd. Reporting outside the Sarasota County Courthouse, Jim Spiewak, SNN Local News 6.